How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
And how is the whole process after 9 weeks of being on our TV screen, showing off your?
Yeah,
How are you feeling now?
I feel very relieved to be out. Yeah, because there was a lot of tension, voting tension, stage tension, the tension to want to deliver. So it was an amazing process. But to be honest, being done with it feels very good. It's more like, oh, I can go back to my life now. I know what's going on. Even if I still have phobia for going out, I've not been able to go out because I've been used to being enclosed in that space. So I'm trying to be able to now go outside and all. But yeah,
Wow,
I'm in a good place.
wow, that's interesting. So you said you're going back to your normal life. I know you're a lawyer, so would you be going back into being a barrister?
So the kind of law I was doing before, like I had a 9 to 5 in a
Oh,
very top firm in Nigeria. So,
okay.
so I had like so it was all encompassing. I was going to court. So I was doing like pure litigation. I was going to court. I was doing corporate law and all that. But the truth is, I don't think this new life, quote and unquote, can accommodate that. To be fair, it's not flexible. That aspect of law is not flexible enough to
Hmm.
accommodate, the Akunna that sings and wants to make a living of that as well. So I feel like as a result of that, I have now opened my own entertainment law and consulting. So
Go
yeah,
girl.
so I'll be doing that. So that's Akuna. So that Akuna will be handling that by God's grace, employ people that would also do that for me. So it's flexible enough to accommodate the other Akuna, you
Yeah.
know, that but when you're in control of your own business or in control of your own firm, it's easy for you to make decisions or help or make people make decisions on your behalf. So yeah, so that's what's happening now. There's law was less formal, than the other law that I was doing. So now I'm doing the law that can accommodate the single Akuna. So yeah.
Fantastic. So just to chip that in, you know Faust is also a lawyer and he's also an
Oh,
entertainer.
like I'm looking for Pal. I've been looking for him. If you know him, I'm looking for you. I'm looking
You
very
should you
soon.
should send him a DM right now when we got to get off this interview. You should send him a DM.
I want to use it because I really want to talk to Files. Yeah, I'll send him a DM. I really want to talk to him to know, oh, what's up? Because I mean, he has been there, so it's like, oh,
Yeah.
what's up? How did you do this?
Do
How
it.
did you do
Yeah.
that? Yeah, it's just for a little bit of the guidance, just see how you did it. Because he was a good lawyer as well, to be honest. We
Yes.
know it's just the law industry,
Yeah.
so it's just easy for him to communicate.
Yes. So now let's talk about your journey on the show. For one, I was a huge fan of yours and I made sure I vote for you. I voted for you every time. At some point, I used to distribute my votes, but then I'm like, no, I want my girl in. Even if she doesn't get to the final, I want her to do it to the top.
Yeah.
So it was a fantastic experience for me because I was rooting for you all through the while. So if you look back now, do you think there's something that I've done differently?
Yeah. So there was a particular thing I don't regret everything for a reason, and I'm really, really proud of myself for the stage I got
Yeah.
to be honest. But the only thing I would have said, oh, if I had another opportunity, I would have done differently was probably before the live shows, I would have worked on my voice some more because I always lost my voice.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, I never clear voice throughout that show. Everybody knows. I never climbed that stage with a clear voice. So people even always talk, oh, they were thinking that's my voice. They were like, oh, her voice is just naturally cracked. Maybe if I could. At some point, so I started enjoying the voice like that, to be honest. But if I could, maybe before while we're preparing for the live shows, I
Mm-hmm.
probably would have done something differently, you know, just the voice, fixed my voice or something. But look, it was a great one. Losing voice or not, I had a good time. Probably
Of
wouldn't change.
course, of course, it's part of the job because I know the during the theater week when you did your live show before you got to top 11, I knew you lost your voice, but still, you did a fantastic job, even with the way your voice, you
Yeah.
lost your voice. So it was, nevertheless, you did well. So which was your favorite performance?
Oh my, I have two. But the first love of my life. So I have three rather. The first love of my life was the first performance I ever did. Wombolombo and
Yeah,
the Lizzie.
yeah, I love that
Yeah,
too.
because when I listened to it, I was like, oh my God, you could pass for this woman. Like, it was as good as that. And I love that performance because, it was what pushed me into wanting to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to be confident. I was the first person ever to perform on the live show.
Yeah.
So there was nobody to look at and give and draw strength from. The other 10 people drew strength from me. Like, you get, I was like the baits. I was the first person. The first
Yeah.
person the judges gave a comment. So you get, it was like the other 10 drew strength from me,
Yeah.
looked at the performance I did and drew strength. So I didn't drop strength from anyone. So that's why I really love that performance because it was natural, it was real, it was vulnerable. So I like that
Yeah.
one. Then I love you like EXO.
Yes.
EXO.
Yes.
No. You can't mention Akunna's performance without looking for a way to slide EXO in there somewhere. Because EXO for me, I even cried at the end when I was singing.
Wow.
EXO for me was, I feel like I poured emotions in that song.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing anybody. Because it's a song I liked before, it used to put me in my feet. So when I was giving the song, I was like, oh my God, it was amazing. So I could express, and I usually say when you're singing, right? Well, I also learned on the show because I didn't learn about singing before. So I know that when you're singing, you can't give what you don't have.
Yes.
In terms that, you have to be able to, you must have felt the emotion you want people to feel first. So when you felt that emotion, you cannot pass it. It's just like worship in church.
Yeah.
You can't just wake up in the morning and come to church and carry my cassette and lift up those things when you yourself, you've not been in the realm before coming there. That's how it is here. So for me, EXO was like that. It was like, oh my God, I have felt this emotion and now I'm going to give you buzz both, so that is,
You sure did. You sure did.
I'm telling you. So it was like, then the last one will be my exit performance. Set fire to the rain. Look, it was, low-key, I knew I was going home that day. So I had prepared. Like, I was prepared for it.
Yes.
I had gone to the bathroom to do my speech when they asked me, oh, how do you feel? I had put myself in the emotional mind space where I would not cry. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
So, unlike what they expected from the performance, an exit performance, you think, oh, there should be tears somewhere or should be not. I want to live like a queen. I made up my mind that if I'm going to sing that song, I'm going to burn down the building.
Of course you did.
And it was exactly that. The judges were on their feet. They were blowing me kisses. They were, and yeah, so those will be my top 3 best moments. Then an extra might be Shay's Loving Your Way. I'm loving your way. I like to curse.
Yeah, I watched that.
Then, oh my God, there are lots. There's Wrecking Ball that Mr. P was in chaos after I sang it. Don't you ever. Wrecking Ball. There was Shorty came in and he coming around and there's people with a guy next door. So, like, I had a lot. I had a good time. I had a very good time.
We all enjoyed the moment. I'm surprised you didn't mention Yemi Alade's journey. Because me, for one, I was like, wow. It felt like I was watching Yemi Alade on the stage because
that's it. So everybody has been in my DMs saying you have the energy, you have the energy, you have the and to think that my parents, whenever they watch me, they ask themselves, who is that? I didn't give birth to that. Look, believe me, my stage Akunna is very different from the real life. In real life, I'm actually more conservative. You'll never believe that. Yeah, I'm very put together, if I do say so. So you can't imagine. Even my office, when they watch me every Sunday, they can't believe it. Because I feel like that girl that will just sit down, buried in work. I wear glasses. That's why I wore contacts throughout the show.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to completely nerve. My contacts are recommended. So like, I just see me, you see me type on my computer. I have a good sense of humor. I throw in a few jokes, but I'm not I'm not what you would expect. Like I'm not the Akunna you would think. Like that person you see on stage, I'm not that person in reality. Like you would not think that I can do, you know, all that
Yeah.
on stage. Like it's like when I go there, a different spirit just takes over, and I just want to explore and express. So yeah, that's
Interesting.
it.
So, at what particular age did you think that you want to do music, and how many times did you give the Nigerian Idol audition a thought? Like, how many times did you try to go in?
Okay. I'm 23 years old at the moment. I realized I wanted to sing at 23 years old.
Wow.
I did my first audition at 3 years old. So
Wow.
yeah, what happened within a space of what December?
Wow. That's interesting. So you just gave it the first shot and you were in.
Yes, this is the
Wow.
first. I've never been that person. This is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So do you think you're going to be working on any musical project soon?
yeah. I am at the moment. One of the reasons I'm also chasing Val because I really need him on
Mm,
the project. Yeah,
okay.
I can see him just already. So yeah, so there's and the project would also talk about we that transcended from law to this, so and all that. So yeah, I mean, um, I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm already working on stuff. So I always tell to Makuna, do not pressure me. Don't put me under any pressure. Don't try to make me or expect me to transform into a Tiwa or a Sheyi or a Yemi because they're obsessed with me being Yemi. And I
Yeah.
just tell them, I find Akuna. Akuna is not trying to be Yemi. All due respect, I love her, but I feel like I can be a different version. Of course, learn things from her, bring things from her into my space. But I'm trying to be Akuna, not Yemi Alade. Although with a sprinkle of Yemi Alade, it's not bad somewhere. So yeah,
So would you
but
like to
I
work
don't.
with Yolade sometime?
Oh, why not? Of course, I feel like the energy will be sick if I'm ever on stage with Yemi Alade. It's going to be sick energy. Like we literally can because I feel like we might not even need to rehearse. Like I know what you do. I know what you do. Burn down the building because she's an energy goddess, and I like energy.
You,
Voice,
you as well.
voice. What? Yeah, what I usually say is when I got to the competition top 11, when we were rehearsing for the live show, that was when I made the decision of what I wanted to represent on the show because I just made that decision within myself, kept it to myself, and worked towards it. Because at that point, I realized that look, these 11 people are stars. They sing crazily. Everybody on Nigerian Idol had distinct personalities. Like no two people were alike.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everybody, but the only thing we had in common was we could sing and sing good, sound good. Look, it's not easy to fly. It's different from radio recording.
Mm-hmm.
Any off notes, the world's gonna hear it. Anything, everybody. But studio work, most artists they form a mind their artist when they're performing, they just be miming it. But you're singing live and it is audioed and it's operated to be you. You can't hide any
Yeah.
loud. You sing, everybody hears. So, but then these 11 people could deliver amazingly, every Sunday. So I had to think during the live when we were rehearsing for live, I was like, what can Akuna bring
That would
and be
differ.
seen as Akuna? And I was like, okay, let me look. Energy level. That's what I thought.
We sure
Energy.
enjoyed your
Yeah,
performance.
yeah. I was like, energy level. Let me bring energy. Facial expression. Let people understand the song when they are looking at me. Like I just wanted people to want to watch me every Sunday. So it's not about just opening your mouth to sing. I wanted them to be looking forward to Akuna. Every time on YouTube, I'll go and look at the comments and I always see Akuna expresses. You always see on her face. You see that if she's singing a jam song, you always see, she's always doing all those things that I don't. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what kept me.
Interesting. So, who are some of the top music acts that inspire you?
Um, Stop music art. That would be, I mean, a lot of people, man, for various reasons. Burna Boy inspires me because of the level he has gotten to. Being a Grammy winner. So maybe not necessarily his voice and thing, but achievements.
Mm-hmm.
He inspires. Um, all the women, Tiwa, Shay, Yemi, Simi, those people inspire me for one reason or the other. So I'll say, but generally, I'll say every musician that's working hard, they inspire me because I've done this thing and I've realized how very hard it is, how risky it is, how hard it is to cope with, how broke you can get. And before you come here, you'll be judging people. Why is it not put out music? Why is it not blowing? Why is it not hit? So it's not easy. These people are actually trying.
Yeah.
But it's how the industry is. So I would say I'm inspired by every single person working hard for that work. I love you guys and I'm inspired by you.
Fantastic. So, who was your favorite judge amongst the three of them?
I feel I liked all three judges because I did not try to be diplomatic, but I liked all three of them because they had different modes of judgment. Jay was the outright blunt person, like, oh, I don't like the performance, oh, I don't like this one, which is needed because it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
Obviously, diplomatic yet blunt. It's more of a, oh, you sound great, but I felt you should have done this. So I'll say Obi uses the sandwich approach, praise, criticize, praise again. It's like sandwich. So, which is amazing. Then Sose is just a happy guy. Just you did this, he's just happy, he's dancing, he's just happy with you. You want to look at Sose when you're performing. When you're performing, just look at him. You perform better. But just not if you're singing nonsense, you may just be like just nodding. So you want to look at him. So three of them were great. But I loved the guest judges. I loved Praise. His energy was amazing. I loved Mr. P. I loved Cobams, Yeah, I loved all of them. They had a part to play. So
interesting. So if you had to pick one of the contestants to work with, who will you be working with?
I would say I'll say Emmanuel. Yeah. Emmanuel also is an energy god. Emmanuel has, oh God, when Emmanuel left, man, I was like, what? Because Emmanuel is a star. Emmanuel is a complete package. Emmanuel has everything that you need in a superstar. So to be honest, I would say Emmanuel. But then Francis. Francis is soul. Francis will get to your soul. I like it. Then for the girls, Faith Mark. Faith Mark has an exceptional voice. Faith Mark, Beyonce. These two people, I'll say, yeah, I wouldn't mind. And for the guys, has to be Francis LG. Francis Emmanuel.
Well, it was nice talking to you, and we're hoping to hear from you and see more of you very soon. So, thank you for talking to me, and enjoy the rest of the day. All right. Bye.
Bye.